While the world continues to condemn traditional wives, yeah, I don't know why they don't enjoy ladies that seems to be busy with a purpose. They're helping a person to maintain a balance in life, and many times they consider it beautiful, but they consider it as slave work. But then, for some odd reason, it bothers you so much that they seem more chill, relaxed, and I don't know, just feel comfortable that we can depend on each other. I mean, why always look at a bad example?
Bad news.
Oh no. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm here to make a clarification video because of the big controversy going around about the term tradwife and the intent behind the term, as well as the intent behind my channel and what I post. If you are not familiar with the term tradwife, it is a woman who chooses to live a more traditional life with ultra-traditional gender roles. So the man goes outside the house, works, provides for the family. The woman stays home and she's the homemaker. She takes care of the home and the children if there are any.
I mean, I don't think that's a horrible thing. If I could switch the role, I don't mind if my wife was working and I would just chill, clean the house and everything. I even suggested it one time. You know what my wife told me? No, you're the ones who's supposed to do that. And that's it. I consider it way more easier if a man knew that he didn't need money to have a reasonable chill life and the wife would accept it. Most men would do that. There's a reason why we give half our money when we are doing this, and if things don't work out, you're still getting like a humongous chill benefit. I think that's chill. I think that's fair.
Well, what does that have to do with me?
No. He's got a point.
But no, now even this is wrong.
The misconception about the tradwife movement, it's not really a movement. Nobody's pushing it. People are typically just living it and
That most people are hating it.
maybe showcasing their lifestyle like me. And we believe our place, specifically us as individuals, believe our purpose is to be homemakers.
Yeah, she's been the new Andrew Tate now. The impressionable girls that are watching behind the back.
So when you walk into a house and you see mess, why is your lazy ass not doing the right thing and start picking and cleaning shit up?
Come on, man. It's like everything is being removed. And I know you're gonna be like, yeah, not everybody is the same. Then I'm like, okay, let's think about it. When I meet the pastor outside of the church, they seem like normal people. But when he's loud in the church, he can be way different.
I will send you to Jesus.
That's what we're calling out. We don't mind people that are chill, the left or the right. The problem is specific people are way louder and you're bashing us 24/7 like we're talking about those colored people. Hey, not you, meat puppet. You're different.
It doesn't mean that we are trying to take away what women fought for. There are a lot of people trying to make this a sinister thing or put some other darker meaning behind the term tradwife. Nobody is doing that.
You know what's even more funny? It would not surprise me that somebody is gonna be like, you're labeling the trans people that they cannot be wives, bada bing, bada boom. Hey yo, what the? And there's always an agenda, and I'm like, stop using trans as a defense to get your ideology working in a positive way from your point of view.
No tradwife TikTokers are saying every woman's place is in their home. We as individuals are just choosing to be homemakers. That's all. Tradwives also believe that they should submit to their husbands and serve their husbands and family.
If you're sitting there going, that's sexist. Well, it's sexist for me to pay for everything, isn't it, you f***ing bimbo?
And that triggers people because the words submit and serve, it makes women think that we're saying that we're less than a man.
What? No. Submit is in a way that you can trust a person at such a level that even if you give this person your all, you trust them enough for whatever they're going to bring back. But when you submit to somebody, the things that my wife would do for me sometimes, I know for a fact. When certain ladies see my wife do that, they get pissed. She has told me a few times before that her feminist friend were getting angry at what she was doing for me. The only thing they didn't know what I did for her in the beginning. The way I submitted to her in a way that I respected her so much that even if she treated me wrong, I was still chill because I trust it's like I put my heart on the table. And everybody, even my manly friend, wait man, you have to be careful. Let her chop it. I want her to chop my heart and it has to bleed. So she will wake up like, oh, what the heck am I doing? And she realized that even if she attacked me and I didn't even do anything, proving to her that I'm a chill person that really loved her, I was still the enemy of her friend. That was the wake-up call of my wife, and she was like, maybe I'm surrounded by demons. And she wasn't even a Christian then.
That's not what we're saying. Tradwives just believe that they are here as women for a different role, equally as important though. I can make another video on that another time. To be a homemaker and to have traditional values does not make us bad people. It's 2022. Women should have the choice to be homemakers or not without being judged. And women should also be able to use the term tradwife, which means traditional wife, and not be shunned for wanting to be more traditional.
I wish America could go back to the 50s when things were simpler. I'm secretly gay. I have polio. I can't get through my day without a shit tons of drugs. I'm not allowed to wear pants or go to college. I beat the shit out of my son and molested my daughter, and no one will ever do a goddamn thing about it. Oh my god. I don't think feminism is actually wrong, but if you're going to use feminism whenever there's somebody masculine, stoic, or very sure about themselves, and you're gonna label them in such a negative way, yeah, there's gonna come a point and I'm like, what's the point? Why do I change one problem with a different problem that only seems to be a problem of men that needs to be fixed by men through the power of women, their mouth? Now, I don't wanna live in a matriarchal misandry situation. I got 2 boys. Even my wife is worried.
It's okay for me to do the masculine thing, but it's not okay for you to do the feminine thing.
I guarantee I can cook better than her, I can bake better than her, and my boobs are bigger. I just don't wear ugly dresses, and I work for a living. I am not married, which that's the point, and I certainly wouldn't submit to a husband if I had one. Most of my partners look to me for help. Good! Enjoy it. I think the main problem is that you see these people, they post something of a way of life that they enjoy, and for some odd reason a bunch of people come there and tell them, I don't like that life. And I'm like, why are you telling me that? You already have a good life. The fact that you have time to comment proves to me you have nothing to do with your life, because most trad wives, they don't have time to time. They're taking care of the family, and most people consider that suffering. I'm like, okay, then go suffer at your job. If that is your purpose, go there. I'm not gonna tell you anything, but I don't need your freaking sad face and sad comments to remind me why I was even more happy. Come on. One time I came from my job, I'm like, oh my god, these kids, they didn't even let me sleep, and I was the husband that was working. You know what my friends told me? A lady boss told me, at least you didn't have to spend the night drinking your alcohol or forget about your problems. I look at her like, I was being sarcastic.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Not sure why anyone would want to submit to a woman. It's supposed to be a partnership, married or otherwise. And I agree with you. It has to be a partnership. By submitting, you assume we are just bowing our head and we're just doing it out of obligation. No, we're just doing it because we want to try the best for our partner. Even in the eyes of others, it seems like we're kissing ass. Maybe we want to kiss an ass. Maybe they have a bad moment. Maybe we're not a reactionary person. Maybe we have seen benefits and bad moments of our partners that we spent years with them, and you come with your high and mighty society thinking I'm better than you because I follow the new ideology that we see on the Model Point TV. I'm like, we don't care. If we have family and stuff like that, we have purpose. It's a suffering that we would not replace for your own suffering.
This f***ing guy.
I've never met a woman that was on her deathbed and be like, oh man, I wish I did that project before I passed away. Nah man, come on. Well, to be fair, it's pretty clearly just fetish play, so she shouldn't be expected to actually be good at household chores. Just as you shouldn't expect the sexy nurse stripper to be the one doing CPR if someone has a heart attack. First of all, I would appreciate if a stripper saved me from a heart attack. And honestly, I prefer this fetish than this fetish.
Hey girl, come on, Jenna, go. Let's go. Bad girl, let's go.
Or maybe this one. Oh my god, so brave. Oh, yeah. A housewife doesn't equate to a tradwife though. What she is trying to emulate is a wife who succumbs absolutely to her husband. Wife being inferior and just exists to serve the husband. She has another video I can't find, and where she talks about serving the husband, it's disturbing.
It's bullshit. Women should clean. Now, when I say this, girls go, well, I don't like cleaning. No problem. If you don't like cleaning, how about this? I'll clean. And when I say I'll clean, I mean I'll hire someone else to clean. Anyway, I'll get the house clean. And you pay for everything. How about that?
FBI, open up!
We're not serving? Hey man, I prefer to not serve with my life. But I will work not thinking about my life. I will defend not thinking about my life. That's what most men do in that position, and we are not allowed to expect it from a woman in that position? I don't know. But you like to talk about how a wife is serving their man. I'm not saying they're the same. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying that if you find somebody that can trust you and you can work as a team, it doesn't matter who is what. It matters only to you because you always think you're a victim. Those wives don't consider themselves a victim. You can find some, true, but not everybody jumps in the boat thinking it's about to sink. The moment you're talking about the right to choose, you make it think that a woman doesn't have the intelligence to make a proper decision or analysis of why they want to just do this. Some of them see how men go to work and come back with stress, and they're like, I don't want that in my life. I prefer to stay at home, do a few simple things, and spend time with the kids. A lot of people consider it suffering, and I'm like, I'm not suffering. I'm doing a lot of things with my kids, and the more I spend with my wife doing it together, it's not like dumping the baby and wife has to do everything. Most husbands coming back, they do something with the kids.
Are you sure?
They try to spend, they create sometimes for each other, and if you do that properly, hey, cool, the kids are even more chill, and it's even more time chill for the wife, and the wife can just go drink some wine and everything. So it's like, it's not that negative. But most people that I know that talk like this, they don't have friends with family and kids. So who the heck are you to tell us that it's one of the worst thing? And now me and my wife would agree that, hey, if we knew that it was so easy and chill, we would have had way more babies in the beginning. I have two. We both are talking, oh, I don't mind 3 or 4, because it's such a joyful moment. We enjoy this life. We only want this life. We don't want to go grow big and go rich. We don't want that.
It's not fair!
And there are other people that don't want the things that you want. And if it fails, that's why we have marriage. That's why we have to pay half our salary to maintain something. Now women are gonna work. Now you might have to pay all the men because you out-earn most men. It's happening already now in Spain.
All of us have problems.
A lot of ladies like, I have to keep working, but I'm a mother. Hey man, just fake your weird privileges that you don't see, and don't try to trade my suffering with yours. It's even worse. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Taylor, I'm gonna ask you to leave my house. You should go. You should go.
So let me know what you guys think about the whole situation, because I'm just surprised that a lot of people are like, what about if there's a divorce? I'm like, okay, get half. Enjoy it.
I got the power.
You live in a first world country. What are you talking about? If you were complaining in a third world, I can understand. But you're not.